Hello everybody, happy Monday. Today I'm gonna paint a cute farm, interchangeable insert, whatever you wanna call it, for the trucks that we have. This one is slightly different than the one that I have on my website. This one was designed by a friend of mine. She sells them on her website, but mine is very similar. And I did link that in the description so you guys can purchase that on my website. Hi Shannon. I'm gonna go ahead, let's see here. You guys seem, I can still see your comments, but I think you guys will be able to see what I'm doing here. So she sends these cute little samples of what you can do with your kit. So let's see here, I'm gonna go ahead and take my pieces. Oh, looks like I've got it everywhere. Looks like my H broke. It's okay, we'll make it work. And where's my little cow head at? Here we go, I think. No, that's not it, that one's too small. This one, here we go. So our license plate is gonna say home. And then we've got the back of the truck's gonna say welcome with the 3D letters. And then we'll have a cow, a little cutting board like thing, and our windmill or whatever you call those. I don't even know what they're called. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. I don't even have a truck right here, but when we're done, hey Vicky, hey Betty, when we're done painting it, I'll see if I can find us a truck to put it together on so that you can see. Otherwise, I'll take pictures at the end. Let me get you guys pulled up here on Facebook, make sure that I'm able to see any comments. Gotta refresh it, it looks like. How's everybody doing tonight? Hey Debbie. There we go. It looks like the comments are all coming through right here, so we should be good. So, all right, I am going to go ahead and get started. I don't have any paints out or anything yet. Let's see if I can find some white. Okay, my sponges are getting super used up. I'm gonna have to toss a bunch of these and start over here soon, but for now it'll work. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with white on my background, and actually I'm gonna use my bigger sponge for this because that's not wanting to cover very well. Hi Mom. All right, so we're just gonna do white for my background on this for now. Probably do a second coat in a minute. I'm putting it on very thin. I think I might just copy exactly how she sent it. We'll see. So she did like teal letters. Let's find some teal letters. My fingers hurt so bad tonight. Let's see. Maybe, I don't think this is gonna be the right color. Maybe this one, what is this? This one is Laguna, let's try it. I'm not sure if it's gonna be as bright as I want it to be, but we'll see. And so she did her letters in it, and I like to lay my letters out to make sure. W-E-L-C-O-M-E. Just make sure I'm painting them on the right side. Basically, that's why I like to lay them out. Yeah, this will need a second coat probably too, but I think it'll be perfect. I've got a ton of new kits that I'm trying to get cut out in the next couple of days and listed, so keep an eye out for that. Probably, let's see, tomorrow will I have time? I think I'll have time tomorrow. So maybe Wednesday, Thursday at the latest, you'll probably see the new kits on the website. Kind of like this. I can see the burning through my paint, through the color. and I kind of like it. So I don't know if I'll do a second coat. We'll see. How did she do hers? She's got maybe like some, looks like some brown on hers too, kind of on the edges to make it look a little bit rustic, and she also did that on her background on the white. So I might try and copy how she did that. It's really cute, but this kind of gives the same look just because you can see the burning through it. Uh-oh, did I do these? This is the W. Doesn't matter, I still painted the right side. I just put them in the wrong order. Yeah, I might not even do a second coat of white on this, to be honest. It gives it that rustic look, and I'm probably gonna do like she did. She's got some like distressing around the edges, so I probably will add some of that, but I really like that like it is. I'm gonna get out some of my nutmeg brown. And she's got her little chicks. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint the little chickens. Which did she do them in brown? It looks like hers are done in brown, so that's what I was planning on doing. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, so we got 3 little chicks. Let's see, oh, 4 little chicks. There's another one over here. Itty bitty one. Okay. And then she's got some of them just randomly on her letters. So we'll have one like here. Maybe these ones over here, something like this. I don't know. We'll put them wherever we feel like, but okay. Let's do this then. While I've got it out and we're thinking of it, I'm gonna put some of the nutmeg brown around the edges to kind of distress it a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna do that with my little brush here. Hi Cheryl, hello Joanne. So what I do is just get a little bit of paint on there and offload a little bit of it here, so that it's not such a sharp color, I guess, is the best way to explain it. So get the paint on there, offload it. Just makes it so it's not so dark and like fresh looking. Makes it more rustic. And then I'll do a little bit throughout as well. So just kind of made it look like it's a little bit older. Hello Ramona, hello Claudette. Hi Deborah. All right, and then again, like I said, I'm not going to do another coat on these because I really like the way that's coming through, but I'm gonna kind of go around my edges a little bit more and just kind of outline it with that brown, nutmeg brown, just to make it look a little bit more rustic or dirty. And I'll do a little bit on the top too. Just kind of doing one side at a time just to make sure I like the way that it's looking before I continue on. I want it to look like it's old, not like it's painted on. I don't want it to look like I did it on purpose. I want it to look like it's actually antique, right? All right, so I did all of the bottoms, and then I'm just gonna do some pieces on the tops. I'm not gonna do all of the tops. So I'm doing my W, put a little bit on my L. And then probably on my M. And maybe a little on the side of my E. now I think it's gonna look exactly how I want it to. And I'm actually just gonna start gluing it down right now. Remember, a little bit of glue goes a long way. And you also don't want to glue yourself to your pieces. So for my friends, I've been following my little farm journey. I decided to buy more chickens, and they're actually coming sooner. I should have more chickens this week. My original set that I ordered isn't going to be here until June 2nd. But these babies are supposed to hatch on the 10th, which I think is Wednesday, so I could have them any day, Thursday through Saturday. They're supposed to come in the mail, so hopefully they get here sooner than later, because I'm super excited for them to get here. I got more silkies. So I got blue silkies the first time, and this time I ordered just a mixture. So I'm hoping I actually get a true mixture and I don't end up with all of the same colors, but if I do, that's fine. Hi, Trisha. So I'll have 10 total chickens, and then I have 4 ducks and 2 turkeys already. All right, look how cute that is. I think it's adorable, super rustic looking. So I'm gonna put that off to the side. And then I'm gonna do this little piece. It looks like she's just got a white background. So let's put some white on here. And kind of make it, hers is nice and bright looking on this one, but I'm gonna make mine rustic looking again, I think. What am I doing with the chickens? They are just, yeah, they will lay eggs. They're actually show chickens. I got silkies, so they're not really egg layers, but they will lay eggs. So they are not gonna have like a ton of eggs like egg laying chickens do, but they're just pets. They're just here to be loved and taken care of, not eating them. I ordered them some little bows today, so we'll be able to tell them apart by their hair bows, because silkies have long hair on top of their heads. So in order to see better, you can pull their hair back. So I just got them cute little bows, and then everybody will be able to tell them apart based on the color bow that they have in their hair. All right, let's see here. So this says home. I'm gonna look for a darker brown. I'm going to use chocolate sprinkle. Hi, Rachel. I don't want to use, you could use black. I just really kind of want to keep, I think, browns on this. So I'm just doing a darker brown, just to change it up a little bit, make it a little bit darker than the rest. Hi, Brandy. All right, do I want this to be the same? She did hers in the blue to kind of tie it all together, so I think I'm actually going to do that too, because I do like that it kind of pulls all of the pieces into each other. But again, I think I'm going to make it rustic looking, so we're only going to do the one coat, and then we're going to add some distressing on there. So right now I have a coop for the ducks. We're building a big chicken coop that'll hold 25 chickens, so that will be being built, or is being built. It's in the process. But when they're babies, they live in a brooder, so they're gonna live inside with me when they get here. So they'll live with me for the first couple of weeks, and then they'll go outside gradually into their new coop. Yeah, the turkeys should stay friendly. I had pet turkey when I was a kid, and he was friendly. He loved to be held and stuff. They're very friendly right now. They're much more social than the ducks. The ducks just like to run away. They don't like to be bothered. They're friendly, but they just don't really want to play or anything. They just want to be left alone. I tried to take them out to put them in the pool the other day, and they took off running back to their little pen, or whatever you want to call it, their coop. They were not having the pool, which they like, but they just wanted to be in their home for whatever reason, I guess. All right, I just kind of am going back and forth with the blue and brown on this one to give it the exact look that I'm going for. I don't know, can you see it up close? Hi, Karen. So hers, she kind of did like greens and blues, kind of looks like grass. Uh-oh, you know what? Why is this not fitting here? Did my H go on the wrong way? Is that what I did? No. But I totally just broke the H off. All right, mine's not lining up right. I pushed my letters too close together or something. So I'm just gonna stick it on here. It's not gonna be perfect, and I broke my H even more than it was already. Let's see if I can try and fix it. I'm thinking that the H was supposed to go a little bit differently than I put it on here. Whoops, I keep getting it in the right spot and then it sticks to my finger. It's impossible. Okay, I'll keep playing with that. I'll be able to get it fixed, but. So there's what we're looking like so far. She's got hers in her picture with some greens at the bottom. I don't know. I don't think that I'm that brave to do that. Let's see, we're gonna try it. I'm gonna use some lime green mixed with my turquoise maybe. See if that turns out. Oh, my nose is itchy. So to start, I'm just gonna do my lime green right across here, just to kind of fill in my area. Give myself an outline to work with. And then I'll go back in and color it how I want it to look. I think that she just kind of did colors. I went right outside of my line. Ah, that outline didn't work like I wanted it to after I did it. I don't know how she did hers, but there you go. I kind of just did the triangle pieces in different colors just to kind of spread some of that out. Hers looks much better, but that's okay. We're not going for the exact same look. So that piece is done, and then we've got our main piece here where everything's gonna sit on. Let me see what has to be colored. This part will definitely need colored. I think this gets covered up. Yeah, so really I just need to do this middle part and then the 3D pieces for the other parts. So I'm gonna use, hey Pam, I'm gonna use some light gray. Oh, that was my wrist. And I'm gonna do this piece in the light gray. And again, I'm liking the rustic look. It's a farm theme, right? So farms are usually pretty rustic. So I'm not gonna worry about the wood, the burns that show through the wood. I am loving it, so I don't have to do that. distressing on my own. Oh, my nose. All right, so can you see that through there? You can see that the burns on the wood from the laser, and I just love the little bit of character that it provides on its own without having to go through and actually, oops, darn it, why did I do that? I put it into the brown on accident. Without having to go through and actually distress it yourself. And this piece is just going to sit up on top of the other piece. I like to kind of turn it like so. And then we've got these pieces on top. Like so, and then this last little piece here. And she actually has some white distressing on hers, but again, I'm leaving it just the wood how it is for mine. And I just kind of shift it off a little bit so it's still lined up on there, but then you can kind of see the pieces behind it. It just makes it look like it's spinning. See what I mean? How they're kind of overlapped a little bit. The chicken. What did I see? I missed something about a chicken, Ramona. I'll have to go back through the comments. Hi, Wendy. All right, so then we've got our cute little cow, and her little cow she's got done in browns and blues. And I am gonna try to do the same thing, and we're gonna do it just how I did my cows the other day. See if I can find a cute little brush. A cute little brush. What am I talking about? A little brush, that's what I mean, not a cute little brush. So what I'm gonna do is start by painting the entire background and the nutmeg brown. This is how I painted mine the last couple of cows that I've done, and I love the way they turn out. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do it to all of the pieces. And then what else do we got? Those little hooves here. And his nose. Okay, so everything's just done in nutmeg brown to start out with, okay? And then you're not gonna see all of these pieces. So let's see, I'm gonna go down here. And I'm gonna start by going into the darker brown that I have, which was this chocolate sprinkle. Don't forget to paint the chicken. Oh, yes, yes, thank you. Actually, I think he's got a 3D, I think one of these will go on top of him. We'll check in a second, but otherwise, yes, thank you. We will get it painted. All right, so I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna do like hair strokes on my cow because it's a Highland cow and they're, you know, they're hairy little cows. And then I'll go back into my nutmeg brown and I kind of add some more brush strokes, hair, whatever you want to call it. And I like to use gold in my cows if I can find some real quick. So I'm gonna get some of that out here. And then she used the blue. She streaked it through hers as well. So we're gonna do some blue on ours, but we're gonna wait and do that in a second. So then I got some gold, and I just am making it look like hair. See what we're looking like so far? And then she does have some of that teal in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just streak some teal through randomly. And what that does is just pull our piece all together, because obviously a cow does not have teal in it, right? But it just kind of makes our pieces all fit. So there we go. Hello, Karen. Let's see. I think that's enough coverage there. So I'm gonna go up here. We're gonna basically do the exact same thing that we just did. I'm gonna leave the horns pretty much untouched, or try to, and then we'll come back through. Well, oh, sorry. I wasn't sure if I was done there with one or not. Sorry about that. Yeah, actually I don't have to worry about that because this hair piece is gonna go on here. So we're just gonna go down here and start. So again, our little hair pieces. Go back in with the nutmeg brown. Just kind of break it up again a little bit. Add some gold. And then get out our little teal. I don't want too much teal, but I want just enough to kind of bring it out. Oops. All the other pieces. Okay, let's see. Probably like so. I'm gonna do these lighter, so let's do, got them in the nutmeg. Let's add a little bit of white on the edges maybe. I'm probably gonna have to go back through and tame this down, but sometimes you just gotta paint and paint and paint, you know, over top, just till you get it the way you want it. Let me run the dryer on this real quick. Thank you. Thank you for sprinkling too. Sneeze came right out of nowhere. My allergies have been really bad this spring though so far. How about everybody else? I have asthma, so I've had to increase my regular daily dosage to my max dosage, and I have also been using my rescue inhalers. So it's been very, I haven't sneezed a whole lot though. That's why I said that sneeze came out of nowhere, but definitely not breathing the best. There you go. So if you see what I'm doing here, I'm just adding some more of the nutmeg brown back into the middle of my horns. I went through with the white and kind of did my edges. And then I'm gonna go back in again with my edges just a little bit, if I can, just a little bit at least. There we go. Just to kind of brighten the edges up. I think I like that. Yeah. And then we're gonna do the same exact thing again on this final piece here. It has been so bad this year. I haven't suffered like this in a while, so I'm thankful for that, but it's been very hard this year. Kind of like making it look like his hair's parted a little bit, maybe, if I can. I don't know if it's gonna actually work, but that's my goal here. Ran out of nutmeg, so I'm gonna grab some more of that. And then we'll get some gold pieces. Sometimes when I do the hair like this, I'm trying to kind of make it look like it's parted. takes me a second to figure out which direction I'm trying to go in. All right, so we'll do a little bit more up here with that teal color. I think that I'm pretty happy with the way it looks. We'll put it all together and see. If I painted those with the nutmeg or not. I think I did. All right, so we're gonna stick our little bottom layer down here. There's what he's starting to look like. I'm gonna do some gold on his little hooves. And then I'll go back in and do the bottoms and the nutmeg brown, just to kind of give them a little bit of like a distressing look on them. Maybe I'll have to use the darker brown. I don't know that that's really doing much for me. No, I think this looks good. That's good. So then we'll have our little hooves on here. He's gonna be so cute. Okay, I didn't do anything with his nose. I forgot all about his nose, so I'm actually gonna do that in the dark brown, just to make it stand off of his face a little bit more. And then I think she did. She's got some white around the edges. Oops, that's way too much white around the edges. It went in too far, so let me fix this. We're gonna go back into the brown. Hi, Mary. All right. Got the brown back on here. I think I'm gonna try it with the white, or sorry, not the white, but with the paintbrush. Kind of dab it off and just kind of go right around my edges. Just to kind of give it an outline. Again, just to make it stick out a little bit more from the rest of him. I feel like he's crooked. There we go. Look how adorable he is. I need some cows on my little farm here. Actually, I really want goats, but I've been told I cannot have any goats. One day, maybe. I do think that this one just goes right on here. Maybe not him, maybe this one. Okay, maybe not. It's not really fitting on there, so we'll go ahead and color it with our nutmeg brown like the other ones. I think it's supposed to be 3D though, but he just doesn't fit on there right. He's gonna stand up above it, so we'll leave that be. And then we've just got our final little piece over here, and we'll put it all together. So we're gonna go back. Where's our big sponge? We'll do this in the white. And I want it to be distressed, so I'm not worried about it being perfectly covered. I'm kind of trying to leave some spots uncovered. I'm eating my hair. I'm gonna go into my nutmeg brown to add a little bit more of the distressed look. Nutmeg brown is my favorite for that. Okay, so this says life is better with cows. This is gonna go on here. Let's do this on the dark brown. Our little circle up here, and I think our letters are actually gonna be done in the dark brown too. Actually, I think all of it. Oh no, she did hers in blue. Ah. All right, let's do it in the teal. I was gonna do the cow in the dark brown too, but we'll just do it the way she did hers. And I'll add some more distressing on it in just a minute though. It's supposed to have 2 of these little floral pieces, but I think I'm missing one, so we're not gonna worry about that. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see it here, so that's fine. So I'm gonna go back into my nutmeg brown, and I'm gonna just kind of go around my edges again of my cow just to add a little bit more distressing to it. And then I just kind of go back in with my teal right in the very middle so that you get that a little bit brighter. Oh goodness, that's very slippery still. And this one I am gonna do in the dark brown for the cows. And that's gonna be it. I might use some green to go on the spot that's supposed to have the 3D pieces, but one of them's missing, so I'm just not gonna deal with it. Improvise. You can improvise if something breaks, or if you're missing something, you can totally just improvise. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just gonna fill in some greenery. It's got the etching. If it didn't have the etching, I just wouldn't do anything with it at all, but it has the etching there, and since I'm missing the piece, I'm just gonna paint it in. Nobody knows that it's missing a piece except for me, and now you guys, because I'm telling you, but anybody that looked at this would just think that it was supposed to be like this. See, you have no idea that that was missing 3D pieces, do you? Other than the fact that I told you. So if you do ever break something, or if something's missing, you can totally make it work anyways. All right. Let's see. Again, I didn't put that on exactly right. You can kind of see underneath it where that piece should have gone. I'm gonna go grab a truck real quick, just a second. So here was our adventure truck that we painted before. Take those pieces off. There's our little cow. This would go here. This would go here. So I'm gonna kind of look at it and figure out where I want to put all of my little chickens that we've got and glue them down, and then I'll turn it around and show you what it looks like all finished. I like her little idea. She's got them kind of following each other over here. So let's do that. I'm just kind of walking on the word welcome. And then, are these the same size? They are the same size. I swear that one's supposed to fit on there, but I can't get it to fit in the exact spot, so. Stick him over here. I don't know where I could put him. I guess he could kind of go right here, maybe. I'm gonna do that. So we just need his butt paint, or not painted, glued. Oops, up a little bit. He's not moving, that's all right. Okay. So I'm gonna tip you guys down a little bit farther so you can see better. But there we have it. So like I said, my kit on my website is slightly different Then this one came from Maddie Mo Makers, so if you wanted this exact kit, you could get it from her. But if you want a kit that's very similar, I linked it in the description of this video, and that is available on my website right now. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I'll get new kits up on the website later this week, but I hope you guys have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.